This is Accurate TV News,
where you get your news on time, on point, and online.
Identities of two killed in major St. Anne crash released. The two persons killed in a mass casualty motor vehicle crash on the Landovery Main Road in St. Anne on Sunday morning have been identified. They are Kermit Grant of Abocare in the parish and Jennifer Palmer, 56, of Mount Edgecombe in Runaway Bay, also in St. Anne. Grant was the driver of the Toyota Hiace public passenger bus, one of two vehicles involved in the crash. The other vehicle was a Toyota Coaster bus. Palmer was traveling in the Hiace. 27 persons were taken to the St. Anne's Bay Regional Hospital, where Grant and Palmer were pronounced dead. The injuries are quite severe, said Senior Medical Officer Dr. Tanya Hamilton Johnson after a briefing with relatives. Commanding Officer for St. Anne, Senior Superintendent of Police Dwight Powell, says the 30-seater coaster was traveling down a slope towards St. James when the incident happened around 8:30 a.m., about 500 meters from the intersection with the Salem Main Road. The coaster bus driver may just have overtaken another vehicle when he lost control and the bus slammed into the 15-seater Hiace, which plies the Brownstown to Ocherios Road, the policeman said. Powell says the road was wet. He says the coaster is owned by the Electoral Office of Jamaica. The incident caused a massive pile-up of traffic leading into Discovery Bay and Ocherios. Many of the motorists were on their way from the Reggae Sumfest music festival that finished early Sunday morning in Montego Bay, St. James. In January, 3 persons were killed in a crash near the site of Sunday incident. So far this year, 22 motor vehicle collisions have been recorded in St. Anne, resulting in 27 deaths, Powell says. In 2021, there were 17 collisions and 17 deaths, Powell said. 3 men charged for robbing Portmore grandmother. The police have charged 3 men for allegedly robbing a woman as she and her granddaughter walked in Cumberland in Portmore, St. Catherine last week. The incident reportedly took place on Madrid Avenue. 20-year-old Chad Henry, a laborer of Quarry District, Albion, St. Thomas, 21-year-old Akeem Wilson of Ponside, Yallas, also in St. Thomas, and 26-year-old J. Welch, a laborer of Commission Road in Kingston, have been charged with illegal possession of firearm and 2 counts of robbery with aggravation. Detectives from St. Catherine South Police Division say about 6 p.m. the woman and the child were walking when they were pounced upon by armed men who alighted from a motor car. The men reportedly robbed the woman of cash among other personal items before fleeing the scene. The child managed to escape unhurt. An alarm was raised and the police was alerted. The motor car was intercepted later in the Marine Park area of Portmore with 3 men aboard. They were arrested and later pointed out. They were charged on Saturday following an interview conducted in the presence of their attorney. 28-year-old Devil charged in $1 million Clarendon robbery. A 28-year-old mechanic who allegedly posed as cop in an alleged $1 million robbery in Shearer's Heights in Clarendon early this month has been charged. Stephen Devil Roden from Red Pond District in Fraser Content, St. Catherine, has been charged with illegal possession of firearm and ammunition, robbery with aggravation, and kidnapping. The incident happened on July 12. About 1:30 p.m., Roden and another man posing as police officers reportedly held up and robbed the complainant of a Toyota Wish motor car valued about $1.3 million, a cellular phone, and cash amounting to $37,000 and US $190. Police statement says Roden and his accomplice reportedly forced the man into a Toyota Prado motor vehicle and left him against his will. Complainant was reportedly subsequently thrown from the vehicle in the vicinity of Budleigh, St. Catherine. Roden was later arrested and subsequently charged.